Tim tells his sister that whatever happened to their parents was the result of a bad marriage and their father was having an affair, but Kaylee reveals that there are no valid proofs to prove their father's affair. Moreover, their mother's completely toothless and hairless corpse was not the result of a bad marriage. After that, Tim frees the dog Kaylee brought and gets into an argument with Kaylee. Tim informs Kaylee that it's their genetic problem and they can be treated. Kaylee gets sad after listening to this, and Tim proposes her to contact her fiancé. Kaylee returns to the room and calls Tim to see with his own eyes. Tim is shocked to see that all the cameras have been turned to the opposite sides. Upon checking, they find themselves turning the cameras while they are arguing with each other. Tim gets confused after looking at this, and follows Kaylee when she is recording everything in his camera and calculating the field of impact. Tim is seen outside the house while trying to call someone, but he is thrilled to suddenly find himself inside the house. Marie has dinner with the kids and questions them about the woman in their father's office. Tim reports that once he saw her on the stair, but did not look at her. Marie then enters her husband's office and finds some notes with Marisol written on them. She finds their family picture broken on the ground. She gets mad and throws something toward the mirror, after which something controls her body, and she looks at herself in the mirror and finds the blood coming out of her scars. Marie gets afraid after looking at this and rushes out of the office. The kids listen to their mother's screams and Marie attacks her kids when they question her about what happened. At the same time, Alan arrives and gets assailed by Marie. He overpowers her and knocks her out by choking her neck. After that, Alan advises his kids not to enter their mother's room no matter what. The scene shifts to the present, where Kaylee takes Kim because she needs his help. Tim enters the kitchen and eats an apple, after which Kaylee notices that one of their bulbs turns off accidentally. She changes the bulbs and picks up the apple to eat, which turns into a bulb in her hands and makes her bleed from the mouth. Tim questions her why she is shocked and everything gets normal. When they decide to leave the house, the lights turn on and they find themselves again inside the house. Tim retries 911 but listens to his father talking to them, and Kaylee immediately breaks the phone. After that, they move ahead and find themselves standing in front of the mirror with a lady having bright eyes next to them. The duo notices the lady moving toward them and runs from there. They lock themselves inside the room while Alan meets Marie and points a gun at her, and the kids keep seeing this all. Tim and Kaylee then get younger, and Kaylee asks her brother to run out of the door while she keeps their parents busy. They both get afraid, but Kaylee opens the door and leads Marie away from her brother, while Tim hides in the living room after finding the doors closed. Kaylee manages to escape from the house by jumping out of the window. On the other hand, Alan finds Tim and shoots him, while Tim keeps stating that nothing is real. Kaylee listens to the gunshot and returns to rescue her brother. Unluckily, despite being guided by Tim, Kaylee gets attacked by Marie, but Tim helps her get out of there. They hide behind a door, and as their father walks away, the duo starts hitting the mirror, but they fail to harm it. Unfortunately, Alan arrives and tries to kill Kaylee. Tim picks up the gun and threatens Alan to let his sister go.